bits known, I'll take you through to our next story that we have in line. If you're doing the right thing and if you're penalized for it, how will you feel? Just have a look at this story and see what has happened to this individual.
The long-term agreement to obtain electricity from the private power plant in Amblipitia expired in 2015 and it was renewed for another 3 years following an agreement reached with the CEP. The Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy said, taking into account the weather situation over the past 2 years and first quarter of this year, there was a need to add a certain electricity capacity to the national grid. The CEB noted discussions were held to procure electricity from the private power plants in Mathura and Amblipitia as well as the Sapugaskanda power station on a short-term basis.
When a power plant is added to the national grid, it is done as per the provisions of Article 43 of the Sri Lanka Electricity Act. There are 2 reasons as to why the Amblipitia power plant will not come under this act. One is that it has not been obtained under the competitive pricing, and the other is when a license is obtained, there needs to be a certain stake held by the government via the Treasury Secretary. This power plant has not fulfilled both these requirements. Since there was no approval obtained from the Public Utilities Commission, I informed my Additional General Manager, Karyavasam, that I cannot release the funds. He said since the CEB had purchased the electricity, it is mandatory to make the payments. I said I cannot do so without the legal contract. I had around 700 million rupees and a dollar equivalent to 140 million rupees. I requested him to make the payments from his division. However, it was not done and I was interdicted.